Okay, here we are, Batallia Downs, and the Jugner Forest entrance is within our zone. So hopefully we get there without any problems. I haven't even looked at the Scholar quest yet, so I'm not even sure exactly where we'll need to go for that quest. Reasonably sure. I have unlocked the Dancer quest on an old character before, but the Scholar quest, I don't think I ever even thought about unlocking that. So that'll be brand spanking new for me. What a beautiful night. Very beautiful night. This is like a setting for a painting right here. I think I see one of the entrances to Eldieme Necropolis, but it looks like it's sealed off. Yeah, definitely sealed off. Yeah, you can't even target the gate. I know Final Fantasy is notorious for reusing sprites, but it's kind of neat to see some of the different color schemes that they do on them. Oh, we've got undead out here too. So far, nothing that's a threat to us. Not sure what we're going to run into in Jugner. Oh gosh, what is that? Null. 63 to 67, aggro's by sight. Looks like a wolf or something. Trying to get a... Yeah, definitely looks like a wolf. Huh. I kind of want to see one of these in action. Let's fight it. Oh, I remember this battle music. Very fitting for the era and the circumstances going on. Come on, Rage. There we go. Rage seems to be lagging a little bit. Oh gosh, I seem to be lagging a bit. Oh my. Wow, my game is lagging something fierce. Wow. Not sure what's going on. Oh gosh. Well, at least I use desktop option on my recorder, so if the game crashes, I won't lose my footage. Oh my, this is awful. Well, that was some laggy super slow-mo content. Wow. I don't know why that was running so slow. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's another one of those enemies there. It looks like they've got another gate separating this area from Jugner Forest. Okay, and another survival guide. Okay, so we need to get over in this area here. That shouldn't be too bad. That is an ominous looking sky. I just saw a streak of lightning in the distance. These were dark times for Vana'diel, man. Dark times. Okay, Jugner Funguar coming up as 42 to 44. Still haven't seen any orcs wandering around yet. Oh, and bitty bugs. Oh yeah, I remember these. There's a ladybug mob that I think was first introduced in Wings of the Goddess that frequents a lot of the past areas as well. Not sure if they went extinct in the future or whatnot, but Got another one there. So those are in the 60s. But do not appear to be aggressive. Okay, so we're just coming around this these clusters of mountains here. And we should be at the area that we need to be at here shortly. I see a crab, I see a big wooden fence. Still no orcs wandering around though. Oh, and it looks like you can't even go to Lethane Plateau, the spot where Lethane Plateau is normally accessible. It appears to be blocked off. And it does look like there's a home point crystal. That might actually be a tele crystal. In the past areas, they have something similar to the teleports, like Teleport Hala, Teleport Dem, Teleport Mia, and so on. They have spells called Recall, and you can use those to get to teleport crystals that are exclusive to the past. Okay. Oh! Glowing pebbles. Found what we're looking for. You find a sparkling stone. Well, isn't that a pretty little thing? I'll have to take one home with me. What are you gawping at? I don't give out autographs. What are you doing? I don't know why I ask the kids what they're doing out here. No, I never get an answer. You have no idea who I am. Oh, yeah, Laila. That's the one that we got the quest from in the future, the dancing master. This is her as a little girl. Not everyone appreciates the arts, I suppose. I'll be quitting the dancing game soon anyway. I'm meant to be at practice as we speak. All my days have been filled with dance. I'm finding it hard to remember why I even started. Dancing never used to be such a chore, and it made me mother and father so proud. But now... Oh, I love that music. This is the Autumn Footfalls music I was talking about. What a lovely Lilton melody. I've never heard the pipes played so well. I feel so light all of a sudden. I feel like I could float right off the ground. Well, that's inspiration, I guess. Mrpierso's gonna sit and pretend to watch when he's actually taking a nap. I never knew I could enjoy dancing just for the sake of dancing. No cheering audience. No doting parents. You're fortunate, you know. I usually perform before lords and ladies. Now where did that pipe player go? Sure, and that was a sweet song. Milady. Veror. Thank Altana I found you safe and sound. If anything should happen to you, my honor would be irrevocably stained. Veror, how did you manage to lag so far behind with those long elven legs? My apologies, milady. It shan't happen again. Although I suppose I should be thanking you. Thanking me, milady? I was on the verge of giving up everything. The only reason I said I wanted to see the stones in the lake was to escape from dance practice. If you hadn't agreed to sneak me out, I might have thrown away me dancing forever. Veror, I've decided to give dancing another chance. Milady, I shall do everything in my power to see your dreams come to fruition. Let us return to the estate. Okay, we got the pebble from the past. We used our warp rings to get back to the present. That's handy. The warp rings work with time travel as well. Let's talk to Laila here. Show her we have what it takes to dance. You here again. You've brought me a Stardust Pebble. If you think you can trick me with some painted piece of... Where did you get this? Now I suppose you're going to want me to hold to my word, are ye? Well, you were up to the task and no mistaken. Welcome to Troupe Brilioth. You know, I have another Stardust Pebble, but it's light faded years ago. Looking at this rock reminds me of the day I learned the true joy of dancing. I can still hear the sound of the pipes. You look awfully familiar for some reason. Nah, it couldn't be. Now, before you begin your training, let me tell you a little something about the origin of our dance. It's a martial style based on the traditional Bastalcan Kriegstanz, a dance used in actual battle. Of course, we've learned how to adapt this martial style into a form suitable for performances, but first you'll have to work on the basic martial movements. Rhea, show this rookie the ropes. Somebody's getting fucked up in style. Oh, it was me. Now your body has been conditioned for the fundamental movements of the Kriega stance. Don't just stand there scruffing your feet. I expect you to spend every spare moment practicing those moves. Troupe Brilioth only accepts the best. And there we go. We've unlocked Dancer. Let's see the job emote for this one. Pom-poms. That's funny. Okay, Dancer's unlocked. So next up, we will be tackling the Scholar job, and that'll be it for the Wings of the Goddess jobs. We're going to quickly tackle the Scholar quest, and then that will be the last job that we have to unlock. And Marron's here as well.
What's up?
Ogling over all the trusts that are currently available for purchase.
Yeah, don't mind my random mumbling while I look it over all this.
That's okay.
Do I want Mr. Hume Dancer Man?
Who's that?
I don't know if I want Mr. Hume Dancer Man, but he's Mr. Hume Dancer Man. He's fabulous.
What's his name?
Mayakov.
Oh yeah, I think I have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he like dual wields swords and he has the Dancer AF.
Yeah.
I haven't used him in a long time though. He was okay.
Eimichan will use him alright. The back of my head's just like, shut up.
Don't hurt yourself dancing. Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
She'll have fucking lose off my cuff. I need a third one. I haven't figured out yet. Now she keeps looking at Treon all the time, but we don't count Treon. He doesn't count.
Treon would just be like in the corner of the room being like, this is improper and unprofessional and you should all be ashamed of yourselves. You just fucking like throw a fucking like pair of panties at him and it like land on his head.
He's
like,
debating.
Shut up and hold those for me.
Yup. Could be Chan.
Well. Okay,
Yeah.
so for the Scholar quest, we need to talk to an NPC. We're currently in Eldieme Necropolis S in the Wings of the Goddess areas. So yes, we're back in the past again, time travel and all that nonsense. The access point here is Batallia Downs S. Simply go to J10. There's a door, click on it and come in. So I've already run ahead, gotten the survival guide. Now the reason I have Mrpierso on his Black Mage is because to do this quest, we are going to have to switch to a mage job in order to finish it. The highest mage job Ragecat has is level 12, and I think you have to be level 30 to at least flag the quest. So we're just going to keep Rage on Monk, and then we'll switch her to her level 12 Red Mage when the time is needed. So the person we need to talk to is Erline in J8 of the Eldieme Necropolis S. I'm assuming this is back when the Eldieme Necropolis was actually like manned and not full of scary monsters.
I would think so, but I don't actually remember doing this quest, so I don't remember actually going there, so I don't remember what it actually looks like.
It looks about the same, just less rubble, and there's actually like people in here not trying to kill us. Okay, here she is.
I remember.
Oh
now.
my fuck. I think there's like some conquest level shit going on. A whole bunch of orcs and a war machine just spawned in the room.
Oh, lucky you. Be careful.
They literally ignored me. They've all got like sword symbols by their names.
Oh, but then again, yeah, you actually you would have to be. Oh no, yeah, never mind. You should be fine.
I think that's campaign.
Campaign is like you got to actually go to the town and like enlist.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should be fine.
Okay.
If they come kill you though, and you need res, I'll come res you.
If you need moral support, a potential pupil. Have you come to enroll in the Schultz School of Martial Theory?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I was just looking for the latrine. Such enthusiasm. We certainly welcome beginners. Ah, how positively rude of me. You may address me as Professor Erlene. As well as serving on the operations staff here in the Necropolis, I teach martial theory to academic applicants in my capacity as a military scholar. What is martial theory, you ask? In a nutshell, is the study of applying tactics and strategy to ensure victory on the field of battle. The Schultz School of Martial Theory mainly focuses on the study of ancient military magic texts known as grimoires. The beauty of this approach is the effective incorporation of spells and incantations into the latest strategies and tactics. Pupils schooled in Schultz Martial Theory are valued across Vana'diel as military tacticians. Allow me to demonstrate the dual nature of the grimoire. Whoa, it's a book. Just appeared out of nowhere. That was the white grimoire. And this, the black grimoire.
Oh, yeah, I remember those now. Okay, now I know what we're talking about.
I've never done this quest at all. I know, like, almost nothing about Scholar. Do I have your full attention now?
Now!
Utilizing the teachings of the Schultz... Yeah,
that thing.
I'm totally a candidate for being a scholar. Utilizing the teachings of the Schultz theories, one is able to switch between the two as the situation demands. What is all the commotion? It was probably all the orcs that literally just ran down the stairs. How the fuck did you miss that? Professor Albrecht, when did you return? Must I introduce myself to our guest, Professor Erlene? Greetings, I am Professor Albrecht, Chief of Operations of the Republic Army of Bastock. Hehehe. From my observations, I would say your interest was captured more by that flashy grimoire display than Professor Erlene's explanation of Schultz martial theory. Ah, I do not mean to criticize. It is natural for us to feel wonder at the things we do not understand. That curiosity is your ally. However, mastery of the grimoire requires more than simple enthusiasm, a pity, but I do not think you... Oh, enough of your ponderous, blustering, Professor. The gates of knowledge must not be closed to one with a willingness to learn. Is this not a fundamental law of the Schultz School? How dare you contradict me? I'm offended.
What?
Do not take the professor's flippant dismissal to heart. You will have your chance to learn. There are, however, certain requirements. You must understand the grimoires are valuable tomes. I am not seeking to deprive you of coin. There are other sheets of vellum. We have a dire shortage of sheets of vellum.
Oh.
Professor Albrecht, I'll thank you not to interrupt me. Have I misspoken? Do we not require this material in abundance? While the matter is not terribly urgent, I believe 12 sheets of vellum should cover our needs. You have your task. Altana's fortune smile upon you. Professor Albrecht, this applicant has yet to be processed. 12. Not one less. I was actually legit just going to make a joke. Not 11, not 13, 12, and the NPC beat me to it.
Insert the Monty Python reading of the Holy Scriptures.
Professor! If you would be so kind as to collect 12 sheets of vellum, I shall begin planning an exclusive curriculum for your introduction to martial theory. So with this quest, there is a longer, more arduous way to do it. If you go to Rolandberry Fields S and then Crawler's Nest S, you can do a mini quest where you can trade 12 Rolandberries for 1 sheet of vellum. I said to hell with that and just went ahead and bought some on the AH. So both Mrpierso and Ragecat have a stack of vellum, and we're just going to go ahead and trade that in. And in this quest, we'll actually have to be on a mage job. The NPC will explain why in a sec here. So I've got Ragecat on her like level 12 Red Mage, because that's the highest mage job Ragecat's done thus far. Ah, the sheets of vellum. Excellent. It's like you knew you needed them before you even got here. I know, right? Talent. While I am still rather irked at Professor Ulbrecht's imposition, it is true we scholars can never have enough vellum in stock. I have already prepared your grimoire from our available supplies, of course. Inside, I have inscribed a curriculum on which to base your studies. I got a study? Your grimoire is both magical tome and tactical manual. A military scholar fights with both intellect and knowledge. This book will be your weapon. That is so cool. Just making books appear out of thin air. Tell me, what are the two main schools of magic? Yes, white magic and black magic. Their natures are diametrically opposed, leading most practitioners to focus on one school or the other in order to attain true mastery. However, we scholars learn the laws of magic as a single theory and thus overcome the disadvantages inherent in specialization. In simple terms, we are able to utilize the full potential of both forms of magic. From a tactical point of view, a scholar can choose the incantation most suitable for the task at hand, regardless of school. That is the strength that lies at the heart of the Schultz School of Martial Theory. But rather than listen to me drone, you would be better served by reading the grimoire and experiencing the theory for yourself. One learns faster through doing, yes? That is true. I am more of a hands-on learner. Very well, let's have you read the first page while producing an arcane tap effect. A what? This manifestation of arcane energy will trigger the astral properties of the grimoire and empower the words within. It will also serve to attune the tome to your personal astral signature. So this is why we needed to come on a mage job, because we have to use our 1 hour ability in order to obtain this arcane tap. Ah. An arcane tap effect is somewhat different to the sudden burst of magic provided by spells such as fire. It is a steady stream of magical energy. Both Mana Font and Chain Spell are examples of arcane tap effects. How else can I explain? Ah yes. While similar, Benediction will not produce the required energy because it's not an ongoing spell, it's an instant spell. The magical power of such abilities dissipate at the culmination of spellcasting. Do you understand the difference? I totally do. I are smart. Now initiate... Whatever you tell yourself, Pierso. Now initiate whichever arcane tap effect is available to you and open the grimoire to the first page in order to complete the attunement process. So we trade the vellum, activate your 1 hour ability, and talk to Arlene while the effect is active. Okay, so I'm on my Black Mage. So we're going to go ahead and use Mana Font. That looks cooler than I remember it looking.
Dude, I'm getting a whole bunch of trusts.
That's awesome.
A whole shit ton. Dude, there's a freaking vampire dude.
Yeah, Theodore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember him at all, but like I was reading that and I was like, dude, this sounds awesome.
Cool.
Like now I'm like imagining a team of like him, Uligar, and whoops. Spoilers. Never mind.
Congratulations on entering the Schultz School of Martial Theory. Professor Ulbrecht.
Ooh.
No need to steam up your glasses, Professor Erlene. I'm merely here to pick up the sheets of vellum. Ah, here we are. Splendid. This guy reminds me of, like, one of those, like, socially awkward IT guys. Which is, like, most of our IT department at work.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Were you aware that the history of magic stretches back 600 years? During that time, the rapid evolution of magical research has produced a myriad of spells and incantations. However, the effective utilization of these spells has never been the subject of thorough academic inquiry. These so-called mages have been so infatuated with their own power that they have never spent the time to meditate on the method of its use. In this respect, their ignorance equals that of common military scholars who, on the other hand, have ignored the existence of magic in their strategies. And that is where the Schultz School of Martial Theory breaks away from the pack. In this age of stunning magical revolution, we are the only school to fuse arcane mystery with modern military tactics. And yes, this will be on the test. Shit, I should have taken notes. A stirring oration indeed, but a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Eh? Do you recall that lesson, Albrecht? Professor Schultz. The roads are not safe. How did you... A pleasure to see you again, Erline, Albrecht. The resourceful general employs his enemies as well as his allies. I merely hopped in the back of a passing beastman supply wagon and alighted near my destination. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Same old Professor Schultz. I believe introductions are in order. Erline, if you might do me the honor. This is Professor Gunther Schultz, the founder of the Schultz School of Martial Theory. I gathered. He is a hero of Bastock, the type of genius that is born once a century. Erline. My name and title would have been sufficient. I am but a member of academic society, nothing more. And who do we have here? Mr. Mrpierso, is it? In this world of chaos, there is always an avenue to salvation. In one age, that salvation may take the form of a brilliant, charismatic leader. In another age, an immensely powerful weapon. However, I believe the key to ending this war will be the knowledge and actions of those who have mastered the arts of the military scholar. That is my firm conviction, and I am certain a day will come when you will hold the same belief. Oh, but listen to me ramble. I have no time to be delivering lectures. The Schultz School of Martial Theory encourages practical application. Only through testing your strategies in the heat of battle you begin to grow as a scholar. Mr. Mrpierso, do not lose yourself in the power of the grimoire, but look within yourself for the direction you must tread. Oh, and don't throw the book at the enemies. That's not a thing. Now, if you'll excuse me. Cool, Mr. Mrpierso can become a scholar. Now to see the... So we've unlocked every single job, folks. Now we're just going to see the job emote here.
Yay.
Oh, it's literally... Well, that's kind of... I was expecting more. It's literally just a light bulb.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Guys, I can think.
Okay, now I just got to do all that on Ragecat.